Was that rolling?
Yes.
Oh, damn
We'll leave
it.
that in. What episode is this, Shorty?
19.
19. Today, is this the outro or intro?
Outro.
We need to do an intro.
Okay.
We'll put this as the intro, and then we'll second it as the outro.
Okay.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
So this is we'll call this the outro. Okay, so this is the outro. You can leave this all in too, Jordy. It's all great. Actually, no, respond. It's the intro. This is how things get done. So it's the intro. So today we did it. We had a couple closings. Worked in the office in the morning. Had a couple closings. Did a bunch of stuff. Highlight of the day was I stepped in a basement full of water, which required me to change my shoes, which is why I'm wearing my new cool boots. And I think that's it. This is what, 19? Oh, that's right.
Because we only did 18 in 2019.
That's right. So this is number 19, first one of 2020. Enjoy. Good morning. Today is the first Monday of 2020. A couple things that I'm pumped about is today we actually have a nice little team meeting, which is our first of the 2020 year, which I'm excited about. I always, well, again, I took the last kind of 2 weeks of 2019 and didn't do as much work, spent a lot of time with the family, really just recharged, got energized, and I feel great right now. So I'm pumped for 2020. So I'm pumped for the team meeting today. Just go over some other stuff that I want to implement or am going to implement very soon. So that's exciting. Also, I had a thought, my first thought today when I woke up, which was weird. Not really weird, but I had this a lot, is I didn't know what day of the week it was, which I just always find that I'm very lucky that I do a job that I really like, and I don't dread like a certain day of the week. I don't dread going, Mondays are the first day of the week. I don't dread that at all. My Mondays and Fridays could be interchangeable, just because, again, I like what I do every single day, so every day is kind of an adventure for me because every day is changing. So that was pretty cool, but got up early, went to the gym, did that whole thing, got back to the office about 10 after 7, read a little bit, which I'm starting to. I really want to focus on reading a little bit every single day. So read, probably for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that this morning. Eating breakfast really quick, and now going to call a bunch of clients. I started doing this last week. Beginning of the year, I tried to reach out to almost every single person. So I got through a good chunk of it on Thursday, Friday of last week, but still have a lot to do. So hopefully I can kind of go through that today a little bit. To be honest, this week is just crazy. I'm pretty much almost all booked up as of right now, morning to evening. So just trying to fit everything into my week, which will be difficult, but we'll try. So again, first Monday of 2020, let's go. Hey Nancy, it's Galen Trombley, Kavanaugh Realty. Just want to touch base with you and see if you had a chance to get those documents signed. If you just give me an update, I would appreciate it. My number is 518-572-0088. Thanks a lot. It was really cool. I just had a conversation. I'm, again, calling people up. And a client I just called, actually a past client, potentially doing something in the future for real estate too, just said some really nice words to me about what we're doing with the company and marketing and stuff like that, which is cool. And people have said that to me before. And it never gets old, and it's always appreciated. You know, when you do, there's a lot of work that, you know, I do and our company does behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see, and it's nice when people recognize the parts that they do see. They recognize that there's a lot of work in the back end on that. So, yeah, it's great. It was a nice thing to hear on a Monday morning. So, thank you very much. Apple a day, Jordy.
You got your little snack?
Apple a day, yeah. I'm starting the car. We're 20 feet away, Jordy. 50 feet away. We're gonna be in the car in 20 seconds. Every second matters though, right?
I guess. We're only gonna be in the car for like 3 minutes.
We'll be in the car for 3 minutes, exactly. It's all right. Just trying to keep you warm, Jordy, so you don't complain. All closed, Jordy.
Oh, good.
First closing of 2020.
Impressive.
You need 68 more.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, Jordy. Jordy just asked about closings. So typically, like for real estate, in real estate, closings is obviously when you go and close on the property and get the keys and everything settled up, and the attorneys do all the, you know, the final documents and sign. There's not a lot for me to do agent-wise there, so a lot of the times it becomes kind of a time commitment to go to a closing. But I do like the idea of going to closings because one, you get to see your client, which is nice. And if something does happen to come up, it's a good like reassurance to the client that you're there also to kind of help answer any of the questions they might be unsure of. And then also for me, it's a good way for me to network with different attorneys that may be there, different lenders. Some lenders go to closings, and then also other agents. So it's nice to see the agent that we worked with on the deal at the closing also. So really for me, I look at it as about an hour time commitment where I can see many different people. So probably up to, 6 or 7 different people that took part in the transaction. So although it sometimes can be a time constraint and make it tough to get to, I do try to go to all of my closings if I can make it and scheduling allows. So yeah. Going into a showing, Jordan can't film, not our listing. There's rules against that, so I'll recap once we get back. Showing 1 of 2. You want to know, are you filming, Jordy?
Yes.
I just did so we're at a showing, did the first thing I've ever done in my life. I've never done it before. Water has basement in it. Basement has water in it, which I knew about. And you know what I ended up doing? I was talking to him, my client, about something non-related to real estate, nothing, just asking him a question, and we were talking about something completely, we were actually talking about cakes, and I ended up stepping in the water. My feet are soaked. I've never done that before, and I knew there was water down there, and it was actually kind of funny because the first thing I did was just laugh at myself, which I just think it was hilarious. I wish they were dying too. Like, they were trying to be nice about it, and then I bursted out laughing. And the water actually is not that cold, but now because the next showing is kind of near my house, I'm actually gonna stop and go get new socks and pants and clothes.
Pants too? Your pants are wet?
My pants are wet up to about above my ankles for sure.
Oh,
Dirty. There was probably like 8 inches of water, and I stepped all the way down. So, first time I've ever done that, but here we are.
did they like the house?
Water in the basement, big turn off.
Yeah.
Don't blame them.
Yeah.
And I think it's water that just happened, but still, the fact that there's that much water in it makes me believe that it didn't just happen. But the agent just found out about it, so it is what it is. On to the next one, and on to get new socks,
Dry clothes.
shoes, yeah, and pants. So that was a first. 10 years in, finally stepped in a basement of water. But I want to, if you guys for some reason are falling short of those goals and want any, like, reach out at any point, okay? It doesn't have to be, I don't have to reach out to you. Like, if for some reason you're like, hey, Galen, I want to meet about a couple things, reach out, okay? The sphere of influence thing, the reason that the sphere of influence is a powerful thing is,
Poppy and
especially if you guys are just starting out, I want you to focus on who is your network of people. And I've been able to expand my network of people through, actually, I'll use Ellie as an example. Ellie's been, what, Plattsburgh, you said 2 years, and Ellie's met a lot of people in 2 years, and especially over the last year, you know, and it just more of, like, I never even talk business when I go, unless they bring business up. A lot of times you just go shoot the shit with somebody, you know what I mean? But they know you're in real estate, and that's all networking thing is. Don't sit there and go and be like, give them a business card and be like, hey, this is what I want to do. It's more of, hey, this is me as a person, get to know, like, to trust me, and then use me.
Okay.
Outro?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, quick outro. Hope you guys enjoyed. My feet are warm now, and getting ready for a late podcast. But we'll see you guys all next week. Any questions, comments, reviews, leave them below. Happy 2020.